Hey everyone, that's right, it's that time again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ryan the Collector Kid, and boy do we have an awesome episode tonight. Obviously we had the Super Nintendo games back in January, but recently I've been getting a lot of Mighty Max sets to complete my set of Mighty Max Toys by Bluebird. And obviously my good friend Lee has been awesome in making the toys of Mighty Max. If you haven't already got that book, check him out on Instagram and YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description where you can find that out. And if you love your Mighty Max, you've got to get this book. It's awesome for collectors who want to complete their Mighty Max sets and be able to find where all the bits and pieces go. As we all know, they're very tiny little pieces. With further ado, I was actually able to get quite a few of the Scalps Mighty Max heads. Now these are kind of like little dread heads with troll hair, which is pretty cool. And I was very lucky enough to get 2 in the set already. They always come in 3s. I was just able to get the right amount. And again, my good friend Lee reached out to me with the first set and said, Ryan, I think this is right up your alley. I made them an offer and obviously I got it at a good deal. And then a couple of weeks after that, I ended up getting another set, and then another set showed up. Now we also have something big to open, but that'll be right at the end of the episode, so you want to stick around for that one. But right now we're going to have a look at the Mighty Max Scalps heads. This is what we got.
Hey, get ready for destruction, Mighty Max!
Yeah, cause we're coming to get you!
Mighty Max and the Dreadheads, each with its own Max figure.
Alright, so we've got the first one here. This came probably about 6 weeks ago or so. So it's been sitting here and I kind of wanted to do a bit of a open of all of them at the same time. So my last package of 3 came today. So I thought, why not? Let's open them up now. Now, obviously this has got a card stand 2-piece clear, which is pretty cool. But obviously that's not what I bought. Let's have a look and see what I actually got. Nicely packaged as always. Oh wow. Now the first one that I got is Burka, and he's obviously got the fluoro green troll hair, which is pretty cool, in really good condition. I've already got one of these. I might do a prize giveaway for one of my future episodes when I hit 800 subscribers, so keep an eye out for that one. Second one I got is Razor, and he's got a really cool red troll mohawk, and I don't actually have this one. It's got a really nice fluoro orange keychain accessory on the back, so you could obviously clip these onto your pants instead of have them as accessories. Obviously we open this one up. Doesn't come with the Mighty Max, but again, really great deal. 30 bucks for the lot. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Just have a look at the detail of this one. You can see the red blood on the tusks here and the teeth on the bottom there. Yeah, as you can see, they're really quite small, but still got incredible detail. So there you go, that is the Mighty Max Scalps Razor. Pretty awesome. Now the last one that we have from the set is pretty brutal. It's called Carbon, and it pretty much looks like a disfigured face. We've also got the eyeball hanging out. We've got the brains hanging out the side here. Obviously covered in scars and blood. You can even see a bit of bone in the back there. And he also has a red mohawk as well. If we open it up, obviously you can see inside there there's more blood as well. That's just wild, man. You wouldn't be able to get something like that these days. Yeah, I don't know how they got away with this particular one in the 90s, but yeah, pretty mental. And that's also got a silver keychain accessory connector on the back as well. So there you go, that is the Mighty Max Scalps Carbon, the gruesome nightmarish one. Pretty mental, there you go. Now it doesn't stop there. Next up we have a second box of Mighty Max Scalps, so let's rip into this one. Now this is actually another one which I totally forgot that I got. It's still part of the mini Mighty Max sets, and this is part of the mini Shrunken Heads Mighty Max. This Shrunken Head is called Head Case, and I believe this one is also complete. So let's have a look and see. Now looking at this one, this is almost like a Toxic Crusaders style. It's a bright fluoro yellow with dark purples and bright greens. You can see very similar to the carbon scalps head. This has got an eyeball hanging out here. Kind of looks very much like a zombie as well. And if we open this up, we can see inside is the Mummy King. That's what I love about these mini shrunken head sets, is even though they're so tiny, they put so much detail into it. You can see the Mummy King inside there. You can see all this crazy technology in there, which is all silver. Kind of looks like there's a green slime ooze coming out of this drain pipe into the bottom here. For something so small to have so much detail, incredible. Now it does also come with Mighty Max himself, and it looks like he's got a some kind of power drill. He's rocking a orange backpack with the classic red Mighty Max hat, and also some knee pads as well. So there you go, that is the Mighty Max Shrunken Head case. Just incredible set, and awesome to be able to add this to the other shrunken heads. I think I've still got probably about 10 or 12 in the shrunken head set to get, but I do probably have about 4 or 5 of these. So this is one of the kind of rarer ones to get in the set. So there you go, that is head case Mighty Max Shrunken Heads from the 90s by Bluebird. Now next up we have another set of Mighty Max scalps, and this was another bundle pack that I was able to get. It does include some that I have already, but it does also include some rare ones which I don't have. So it's always good to buy in bulk because you can sometimes get those rarer ones, and then obviously use the other ones for a trade or a prize giveaway, as I mentioned at the start. So let's rip into this one. I believe this is from a local toy seller in Sydney under the name Brad. So a huge shout out to you, Brad. I know that you said you didn't need any shout outs, but I want to give you a huge shout out anyway. He gave me a killer deal. He remembered me, and he is a subscriber of our channel. So thank you so much for subscribing, mate, and supporting me and giving me a killer deal. Let's crack on and have a look and see what's inside this one. Alright, so very nicely packaged. There we go. Lots of bubble wrap, as always. Oh, cool, yeah. So this is actually a 4-pack, which is pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, we have another carbon with the same hair color. In really great condition, also with the same keychain style silver on the back there. And up next, also another razor, which I do have. I have obviously noticed there's a slight difference. He does obviously have the red troll hairstyle, but he's actually got a silver keychain on the back here as opposed to the orange one. So there is a slight variation in that one, but again, in really great condition. And yeah, I might do another prize giveaway for that. That is another Mighty Max Scalps razor. Next up we have another Mighty Max scalp, and this one is actually called Crusher, after my good mate Scott Crusher, so I reckon he'll get a kick out of that. This one is pretty much a skull with kind of like copper plating on the side there and up the top there, kind of screwed into the skull, which is pretty gnarly. You can see it's got the red blood on the teeth there and the red eyes as well, and if we kind of open that up you can sort of see the red paint inside there as well. On the back we've also got the classic silver keychain accessory to go onto there as well. The sculpt on this is really nice. I love the fluoro green mohawk, and it looks like there's a bit of a spinal cord on the back there connecting to the neck, which is pretty incredible. So that is the Mighty Max Scalps Crusher. There you go. Another one for you to get, Scott Crusher. Of course, I've left the best one to last. This is the Mighty Max Sculpts Thrax 9, and it kind of looks like an alien sort of beast monster with this kind of crazy metallic green up the top here with yellow and red eyes. He's got this really cool yellow troll style mohawk with the fangs of blood, and it's almost like kind of like a copper gold keychain style on the back there as well, which is looking really cool. And if we open it up, it's also kind of got that maroon red color inside as well. Really happy with the sculpt on this one. It kind of reminds me of like an Alien or Aliens. Attention to detail on this one is cool. It's in really great condition, and again I love the metallic green on the top there. with the kind of light metallic green on the bottom and top as well. So there you go, that is Frax 9, part of the Mighty Max Scalps set. With this set, I pretty much have every single one except for 2. So the last 2 that I need to get for the Scalp set would be Hemlock and Roptus. So if you know anyone that has those, or Lee, if you've got those spare, I'd love to get in touch with you. It'd be awesome to complete the Mighty Max mini scalp heads. That would be awesome. So there you go. Awesome to get a collection of shrunken heads and also scalps to add to the collection. And my Mighty Max set is soon starting to be complete. Thank you again, Lee, for your support and sharing these to me. It's been awesome. I wouldn't have found these without you, and obviously led to getting other ones as well. So thank you so much. Now, lucky last, this is one that I didn't think I was going to get. It's something that was originally a concept for a particular series by Playmates at the time. And I'm talking about not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I'm actually talking about Toxic Crusaders. Now, this was originally a prototype toy which was never released. I know that Eds Retro Geek Out got a fan-made one, which was pretty cool to see a couple of years ago. But around this time last year, there was a company called Ishmael, and they make custom one-off toys that were never produced or made, and they actually got the rights to this particular toy. Now, Dan Pixel also covered this one as well, and he actually got his hands on this one before it came out to the public and did a full review. I'll leave the links in the description where you can watch his review of this incredible prototype toy. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? That's right, I'm talking about Polutto. Now, as we know, Toxic Crusaders sadly was only for 1 season, and Polutto was actually only in the first episode, the pilot episode of Toxic Crusaders. It would have been pretty cool to get this back in the 90s. Now, in Dan Pixel's episode on this, he shows some rare behind the scenes footage from the 90s of them testing the prototype of Polutto. Now, the original concept was actually going to be electronic and actually move along, which would have been awesome to see. But in saying that, I'm still happy to get a prototype Polutto into the Toxic Crusader collection. Now, although this isn't a vintage toy and it is essentially a new toy, it's still going to sit really nice with my Toxic Crusader figures because it's still in the same color scheme as the Toxic Crusaders were. Now, rewind back to probably around November, December. My good friend Retro Oz Gamer, aka Enzo, reached out to me and was getting rid of some of his toys at the time, and he actually pre-ordered this one last year. So let's crack this bad boy open, have a look and see what Polutto looks like. So here we go. This is the Ishmael concept Polutto for the Toxic Crusader range. Man, they've really nailed it with the box here. You can see that classic bright fluoro orange and bright fluoro yellow lines going through a kind of hazarded toxic waste effect. Now you can see you've got Polutto on the front here looking incredible, and you've got toxic waste, barrel legs, body made of Tromaville trash, working jaw action. So they're kind of some of the features. Now, this character Polutto was actually made from all the hazardous waste from Tromaville and created this mammoth monster called Polutto. And obviously, Toxie and his friends end up winning the day and destroying Polutto. But if we have a look on the side here, we can see we've got Toxie himself there looking pretty awesome. We've got more information on Polutto with the jaw action picture just on the side there. And if we have a look on the back here, we can see we've got an incredible photo of Polutto on the back here with some information, obviously detailing all the different components of this one. Now this one stands about 11 inches tall, but I think the original was supposed to be about 15 to 18 inches. I've always kind of wanted this one, so it was pretty awesome that I was able to get this one off Enzo. So enough of me yapping, let's crack on, have a look and see what Polutto looks like. Let's carefully open this up. Oh wow. So you can see in there it comes in a really cool clamshell, which I'm going to take out. And first look there, I haven't looked at the front yet, but I can see there's incredible detail on the back already. So let's crack this bad boy open and have a look and see what Polutto looks like. have a look at this. So this is Polluto 11-inch vinyl figure made by Ishmael. I think you can still get them via the website. If they are still available, I'll leave a link in the description where you can find that out. The attention to detail on this figure is incredible, and I believe that they've actually used the original prototype sculpt to get everything here. So you can see, obviously, starting at the top here, we've got the head here, which obviously chomps up and down. You've got the beautiful red eyes, kind of very reminiscent of Godzilla. And you've got the kind of the yellowy teeth with the gold tooth on the side there. You kind of got like black toxic waste coming out of the nose and also the jaws. Up the top here, we've kind of got some kind of blue material oozing out. You've got bits of bone. Kind of looks like a tin can or something in silver there. On the front here, on the belly, it's just crazy. You've kind of got like this two-headed mutant, which is kind of part of here. With like a bright yellow and a bright green, which is pretty cool. I'm not too sure what this is. Could be like a fridge or something. Looks like it's part of an old ship, like a trombone or something in there. I'll see fish skeleton, a missile, part of a car, and that's just the belly, which is crazy. If you have a look on the side here, kind of looks like soda can. Got bits of metal, parts of car here. You've got a beer jug. You've got a pistol on the side there, and if you have a look at the hands here, you've kind of got, again, the claws with the yellow paintwork on the top there. Having a look on the leg here, we can see we've got more bits of metal coming through. It kind of looks like a sword. We've got this bright purple octopus, which is looking incredible. You've got a toxic waste can. You've got part of a claw, which could be from a crab or some kind of crazy sea creature. You've got another can, soda can here. You've got a hot dog. You've got a pickaxe. You've got a sock or something like that. And having a look at the foot here, we can also see we've got more toxic ooze coming out onto the toes here. Again, this is just one part of the detail here. If we have a look out the back here, and this is where it gets crazy, we can actually see we've got like a blue sort of toxic crab on part of a bitten out surfboard. We've got like another red can with black toxic waste coming out. It looks like we've got a radiation ranger sucked in there, and this kind of just gives you an idea of how big this creature would have been in the TV show as well. We've got a paintbrush. We've got bits of bone here. Kind of got like a engine mount or sort of part that would go inside the part of the car. We've got more metal parts. We've got some kind of mannequin or I guess trophy. We've got another part of like a piping or car pipe. We've got a bottle. We've got a hairdryer, and coming down the tail here we've got a wrench and some other kind of metal bits as well. Having a look on this side, we can see there's actually someone trying to escape from this toxic Polluto as well. We've got another wrench on the side here. Got another gun which has been molded into there. Having a look at the other side of the leg here, we can sort of see this is the front grille of a car. Got a knife, kind of looks like part of metal. We've got another toxic waste barrel, and then looking at the bottom foot here, we can see we've got another can. We've got more bits of a car and a little bit of black toxic waste on there as well, and that is incredible, man. Hats off to Ishmael for actually getting the rights and actually recreating this incredible Polluto from Toxic Crusaders. So this is definitely going to go nicely in my collection. I'm going to have to make some room for Polluto. He's going to sit quite nicely with my Toxic Crusader Playmate toys. So if you haven't already got one of these and they're still available, try and get your hands on one. And yeah, I'm just speechless. This is purely an incredible figure, and it is awesome to have a concept toy in the makes. But let me know in the comments down below, do you have a Toxic Crusader Polluto? And if you don't, would you like one, or what do you like about it? Would love to hear from you. So there you go, what an incredible episode. We obviously had a look at the Mighty Max shrunken heads and also the Mighty Max scalp heads as well. And then obviously we finished off with the incredible Toxic Crusader Polluto concept made by Ishmael. I don't know what else can top off that, but thank you so much for staying with me right to the end. As I mentioned, I'm going to do a prize giveaway to a lucky subscriber. You'll be able to get 3 of these Mighty Max scalp heads. So once we hit 800 subscribers, I'll obviously do a prize giveaway on that. And all you need to do is be subscribed to win. If you can write the comment, "Busting makes me feel good," I'll obviously draw a winner once we hit 800 subscribers. So there you go. Thank you so much for sticking by. If you've liked what you've seen tonight, please like and subscribe. It will help me with creating more content. Now also next month, I'll be doing the Nexus Toy Fair. I'll have my own stall set up with me and Harry, and this one will be on the 13th of April. So if you're in the area, come over and say hello. Would be awesome to get to know you. So that does it for about now. That's right, that's all for tonight. But stay safe, stay healthy, have a great week, and you know who you're gonna call? Ryan the Collector Kid.